InfoComm 2021, live and in person in Orlando with Chris Mahalso from BTX. Hi, how are you, sir?
Doing great, how are you?
Good, good. Thanks for having us in your booth.
Thank you.
We know BTX and known them for a lot of years. Great distributor, great partner for dealers. Talk for a second about what you guys are bringing to Orlando and what you're talking about, the solutions you're kind of working with on the dealers.
Sure. Well, BTX is what I call a Tribrid company, so we're a distributor, a manufacturer, and a custom assembler. Can't show everything, so we're focusing on products for capture, streaming, and for AV systems that need best-in-class technologies that don't necessarily all have the same logo on them. We like to find the things that we think are the best and include them in our stable of products. So that's the sort of thing we have here today.
All right, so let's talk about some of the programs you've got that where you take those products and you work with the design engineers, right? You work with the engineering staff for a dealer and how you kind of help walk them through if they're not familiar with maybe a product line or two.
Absolutely. We're always looking for interesting new technologies, even if they need help being brought to market. So there's going to be instances where we have products that are either a price point you've never seen before, or literally a technology you've never seen before. And in a lot of cases, those things require some education because there's new features that you've maybe never worked with, or they're addressing problems that you haven't even run into yet. Of course, the idea is to always be ahead of the curve, right? So a lot of the stuff we're showing here at the show are cameras. We've all seen cameras, right? But you maybe haven't seen a camera this feature-laden at this price point. And then we also have some things here that literally haven't even shipped yet that are slated for November of this year that solve problems everybody has, and people are seeing them for the first time.
Well, let's talk about some of those. What are you showing that are
Absolutely,
available?
I'll show you right here if you like. So one of the product lines that we really love is Ingenuity. Ingenuity is a Canadian manufacturer. They make a lot of products for capture and switching. They focus a lot on turning video into USB. One of the problems that everybody has is that we all love USB devices, and a lot of the new technology has USB on it. The problem is if you try to take those and run them into legacy video equipment. What if I want to take this great camera and plug it into an HDMI extender or an HDMI switching matrix? I can't do it. So, hasn't shipped yet. This is a sneak peek of a product that I actually designed and Ingenuity brought to market. The Ingenuity Ucam takes any two USB video devices. It has a little 2-channel switcher built in that can be controlled with LAN or RS-232. It passes it through USB, so you can still use it for its intended purpose, but while it's in there, it also converts it to HDMI and fires it out as a 4K traditional HDMI signal that I can now run into a legacy extender, legacy matrix switcher, some sort of video processor, and takes all this neat new technology and brings it into a market that maybe we're more familiar with as video guys, or let you put it into something that we'd consider legacy equipment that was already there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's an example of something brand new. Ingenuity also has a pretty important product called Toggle, one of the more useful things in the whole product line right now. Everybody has this problem in this application. I've designed a perfect Zoom room. I've got a Zoom PC, I've got a USB camera, I've got a USB microphone. Everything works great until some guy shows up with a laptop and wants to run Teams, which I'm not set up for. He can't use my microphone, he can't use my camera. All Toggle does is acts as a host-to-host USB switch with an auto-sensing technology so that when the BYOM user shows up with his meeting on his device, it automatically sends all my USB peripherals to the new user.
Oh, wow.
When that person disconnects, of course, it defaults back. I can also override that switch with a local button, with a GPIO contact closure, or with an RS-232 command from whatever control system I like. So this is not only important for every conference room and education room moving forward, but if it was me, I'd be telling all my old customers about this too, because they've all been living with this problem ever since they bought the system from me.
Well, yeah, absolutely, because what you're talking about is you're talking about, the proliferation of several different video codecs, right, soft codecs,
right,
that and you have the perfect two right here. You've got Zoom and Teams, which,
that's right.
To be frank, those are the two battling out right now. You're allowing, kind of the dealers to come in and be problem solvers and be technologists like they're designed to be.
Correct, yeah. Offer a solution that no one else is offering, and offer a solution to people that already have the problem, or let the new customer know you're solving the problem before they have it. That's what it's all about. It's very quaint for us to say, well, this facility is standardized to Zoom, but we all know that's not going to be true 100% of the time, just like it's very quaint to say we're standardized to USB, and I think we all know from experience that the idea of standardized USB, we're not there yet. There's certain things that don't work even though the box indicates that it should. BTX is here as a resource to help you solve some of those problems when things aren't always as easy as they appear they might be. So, yeah.
All right, Chris, you got a lot to show here.
I do.
If somebody wants to come by the booth and check them all out, how do they do that?
Absolutely. We're in booth 3827, and myself and a couple of the rest of us are here to give product demonstrations. We have some of the stuff here actually set up and running. Some things we're just sort of talking about in a more generalized sense because they're easier to understand. But please, by all means, stop by. And if you can't see us here, of course, you can come to www.btx.com, visit us on our home on the web, or call one of us if you already know us. I hope some of you out there do.
All right, very good. Chris Mahalso from BTX for us, for AVNation. Go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Follow along as we also give you more videos from the show floor of InfoComm 2021. All that and more at avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv.